There are literally hundreds of manifesting techniques out there. All of them probably work for some people, but this is the one I use to guarantee my manifestation. Hi, I'm Amy, and welcome to my channel. I am a certified relationship coach and manifesting teacher, and in this channel, we discuss spirituality and psychology so that you can manifest your dream relationships. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the only technique I use to manifest that guarantees me results. And there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of techniques, and I've probably tried most of them. I've tried the 2-cup method. I've tried the 5 times 5, 50 times 5. I have literally written affirmations out page after page after page. I have robotically affirmed, and none of them have actually done what they needed to do, and I've had temporary results at best. So what is the technique that I use to guarantee results? And the only thing that works consistently and permanently is actually changing who you are being. And this goes a lot farther than mindset. Mindset is only part of what is going on. Mindset is not your state of being. It is not who you are showing up as. It is not who you are projecting as. It is the state that you embody that is being projected out. And what you embody, or what you are in alignment with, is your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and behaviors. These need to line up for you to shift into the version of you that actually has the thing that you want. And how do we do this? We already know that your subconscious mind sees in images. It communicates through imagery. And how we change who we are being or who we're showing up as is imagery plus emotion, repeatedly, consistently. And when we can have this down, it's actually really easy to imagine yourself or start to be that version of you that has the thing that they want. So I have always been big on visualization. I know that some people really struggle with it, but the reason I feel that people really struggle with it is because they're trying to force something. They're imagining something so that they can get it. So it's coming from a place where I don't have it and I need this thing. And because it doesn't happen, they think, well, visualization doesn't work. But actually, your subconscious mind speaks through imagery. So there isn't really a possibility that visualization won't work for you. It's usually the place that you are visualizing from. So let's say, for example, you're trying to visualize something when you're in a really panicked, fearful state. So let's say an unwanted circumstances happened, you're feeling triggered, you're feeling anxious, or let me try and imagine something really quick to counteract what's going on. And when you are trying to do it from that state, it rarely works because you're coming from a place of, I don't have it and I want it. I need this to happen so that I feel better. No, that is not what we're doing here. What we want to do is go into a really relaxed state first, and really grounded state, and imagine from there, where you're not forcing anything, where you're not trying to conjure up some sort of emotion. You're not trying to get something just through the power of your mind. That isn't what's going to guarantee you results. Because as we know, imagery plus feeling equals manifestation. So we're not imagining to make a certain feeling go away. What we want to do is we want to accept that that feeling's there, get into a relaxed state first, and then go into imagining. And the way that we do this is through meditation. And I often hear people saying that, you don't have to meditate to manifest. And, for some people, yeah, perhaps not. But for people like me who have a very busy mind, yes, meditation is essential to be able to manifest the things that you want. Because if it is that you have a really busy mind and you're trying to visualize something, you can't see the wood for the trees. You've got intrusive thoughts coming in. You're feeling triggered by your own thoughts. But what we want to do first is slow down, get into a meditative state where you feel more grounded, and then imagine from there, because that is where your power is. When you are in a present state where you are relaxed, that is where you are at your most powerful. And you're going to want to repeat this as well, because just doing it once is rarely going to be enough. I mean, it might be for something small, but if you want to make real life changes or you want to manifest something big, then you are going to have to do this repeatedly, like daily, so that you can actually start to embody what it is that you're imagining. And I also find that this is a really effective way of changing a belief that you have, even really deep-seated ones that you've had for decades. And what you are looking for is momentum. You're not looking to achieve this big feeling of satisfaction straight away, or this huge ecstatic feeling straight away. What you are looking for is momentum. And the way that you're going to achieve momentum is through practicing. So what happens in between these times? So you've done your imaginal scene, you've done your meditation, you come out, you feel absolutely awful again. That's okay. It's okay that you feel awful right now. And I've got tons of tips on how to actually start to process these feelings that are coming up. We don't want to ignore them, but we do want to process them. And, you know, maybe you've got some fear coming up. Maybe it's a relationship that you want or a job that you want, and you're having some, you know, imposter syndrome come up. You don't feel you're good enough for it. And in between is when you start to actually address those feelings and reprogram those beliefs. And I've got tons of content on how to actually reprogram the subconscious mind at a belief level. More and more you imagine this is your reality, the more and more that you can do it without trying to change what's in front of you now. You are literally tuning in to a reality. Those feelings are naturally going to subside on their own. So these fears are naturally going to subside on their own. And if it is that your mind gets in the way and, you know, starts to stop you and wants to stop you from actually imagining something, imagine it anyway. Just say to yourself, you know, oh, let's just do it for fun. Particularly when I was manifesting my person to live with me, I had lots of fear come up. I had lots of doubts coming up, but I just used to say to myself, well, I'm just gonna imagine it for fun. And the more that I processed through my fears and the more that I started to actually gain momentum, I automatically started believing that this was going to happen. I automatically knew that this is going to happen and it's going to happen soon. And it did, exactly how I wanted it to. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you do need any assistance, pop a comment below and I will do my best to answer it, but I will see you in the next video.